So in 2022-23, there was a complete ecosystem which was developed for transferring the money which cyber criminals are gaining by any means outside India. So there a company, a Chinese company came into that space where they offered the cyber criminals, you whatever way you have been able to take money from somebody's accounts, you have been able to get it. Now today the problem is, fine, you have transferred the money from somebody's account to your account. What next?
Correct.
How do you take it out? There is a limit on how much money you can extract every day.
Correct.
Each account is being mapped to Aadhaar number, all those things are there. So they went very, very innovative. What they did, they launched a app. And this app was initially shared from word of mouth. The app did two things. First, it offered all the unemployed or semi-employed youth a 500, 600 earning every day. How did it offer it? It was very simple process. You download the app, somebody recommends you, he approves, you become the part of the network. Only requirement was you should have a one valid bank account with any of the banks which is working through the net banking. That is the only requirement. The modus operandi was on a Telegram channel, you will be added, you will get a message. Somebody will transfer money to your account, say 20,000. Your requirement is, and they will give you a number that this is the next account. You have to transfer that any within 5 minutes to that account. You take 20,000, you transfer 20,000. At the end, when the transaction is successfully done, upload the screenshot, you get say 200, 300, 500, some amount of money into your bank. You do this 5-6 transactions in a day. So somebody even sitting in his own shop, he says, fine, I'm working, but whenever that comes, it just takes 2 minutes to transfer that money. And that was we called the money mules. Now people don't even know, a person who's sitting in a village or a small town, he doesn't even know it's illegal because somebody tells him, okay, yeah, you just download this app, they do.
And it sounds very
legal
also, like I'm getting money and I'm transferring to someone's account which is very legal and getting a cut, let's say 4 or 5%.
Not even 4%, very minor amount, 10,000, 100 rupees or 200. But
1%.
Even that guy earns 5 transactions a day, 500 rupees also is a
good money.
Good money for him because it's not taking any effort.
Correct.
It's not that you're permanently committed into that task. So that went to, there was a time when there was around 30,000 active money mules in India.
Oh.
And the problem with the law enforcement agencies, the moment a cyber criminal said, somebody whose money says 50 lakhs has been transferred from his account. 50 lakh will be broken into first level 50 kind of a people. Within a day, it will broken down to into 20,000, 25,000 rupees value transactions, and by evening you would have gone through hundreds of accounts. And the money at the last stage will be transferred to the bitcoins or into the system which is outside the banking regulations. Now, even if you are able to get hold of that person who has actually done that process, you will catch hold of that person, okay, he was the person who initially gave a call, got the OTP, got the money transferred to this account, but beyond what? Beyond what, there's so many people involved, the scale becomes so large, and the people who are in steps in between who are involved, they are actually, they may be legally just there at fault, but by their ignorance, it's not, you can't treat a 500 people for that kind of a, can't be taken to court and put into the jail because probably they were not even aware. Finally, this complete network was identified. The people who were operating this, they were outside India, so we couldn't finally capture them. People tried through the Interpol, but that doesn't work in these cases. Finally, what you can do, you can block the apps. You identify the apps, where they are running, what are the ports where they are running. So these are the defensive measures. You don't allow those services to run, block that. At the national level gateways, you block those IP addresses. Yes, they may switch to something else, but that then it requires effort from their side also. So this was something like a very, very big kind of a thing. 30,000 people, my assumption was 90% of them didn't know that there's illegal, but that's how it was. And the amount of money which gets transferred, they say it was something around a tune of 2,200 crores. That are kind of money which got transferred to these channels
Oh.
over a period of 6 months.